whole bunch of them in here. Alright folks, sorry it's been quite a while since we posted a video, but we got a few updates. We had, back in October, we had a little baby girl. We named her, her name's Zephyr. You'll see her on future videos. We also moved to a new house. Well, new to us. We were just renting before, so we moved to a different town and got a house and stuff. So yeah, but we've just been busy with all of that, so that's why it's been like, oh man, I don't know, 9 months or whatever it was since we posted before. But today I wanted to talk a little bit about our meat rabbits. We still have the male and female as in the last videos. We got another female, a black one, from my brother-in-law Quinn. Thanks, Quinn. And we just had youngsters off of them. So the black female had 14 little ones, and the other, the brown female, she had only 3, and 1 died, so we only have 2. We also built this, as you can see behind me, built this rabbit run with this shed for all the little ones for raising them in, so there's not so many pens and easier to clean and stuff like that. So I was a bit bummed about the one only having 3 babies, but the reason is, I believe, is so what happens is when they don't have little ones, you don't want to feed them too much. They get fat and lazy. So you want to actually keep them at a thinner on the thinner side. That way when they have babies, they actually have, you know, between 8 and 14, 15, whatever, or just a whole bunch, right? Not just 2 or 3, otherwise it ends up not, you know, you don't get your money's worth out of them when you only have 2 or 3 of them. So yeah, that is kind of where we're at right now. I can show you the I'll take you into the rabbit pens, but we also got ourselves a little pup. Her name is Remy, so she'll be in a lot of the videos as well. But yeah, I'll show you the babies and the rabbit pen. And all right, so I'll just get into the pen here. It's a bit of a, so this is the male one. We got 1 male, and then we have the black female over here and the brown female over here. I'll show you hers. So sorry for the, there we go. Okay, so she only had 3, and last time she had 8. So I think we might have fed her a bit too much. Just let her eat instead of keeping her on the kind of on a, what do you call it, ration, I guess. But these are her 2 little ones. I don't know if you can see them. Ah, there they are. They were born at the same time as the other ones, and they're at least twice the size of the black ones. So, well, because of the reason that they only have 2, you know, there's only 2 of them, so they obviously get more food and stuff than the one that has 13, 14 of them. So yeah, and then in this one, we have a whole bunch of them in here, all different colors, different kinds. She lost 1, so there's 13, 3, 6, 9, no, there's 12, sorry, she lost 2 of them, so she only has 12. But yeah, she's a, Remy, come on, come, Remy, come. She's been a really good mother. You can see underneath, I don't know if she'll show you, but she's missing all kinds of hair, like her whole belly and everything. She has no hair on it whatsoever. She's pulled it all out for the little rascals here. But yeah, I just actually bought 10 bales of this It's a Timothy Orchard hay. So it's very, it's basically just grass. There's no alfalfa whatsoever in it. Very nice stuff. I just picked it up today, actually. So it's, yeah, it's the stuff right here behind me. Got it all stacked in there. And then we have the little ones behind me here. I'll show you those here right away as well. I built this, so the shed was here already. Put a new roof on it and built this walk-in cage. So what I have is about a foot down underneath all the dirt and stuff here is wire. So I dug all the dirt out and dug it all out, put it on a piece, some tarp, and then I built the cage in there, put the wire down, so it's and then threw the dirt all back in, so that way they can still dig in the dirt, stay cool, just better for them, and yet they can't dig out on me. So it's been working really well. I got these, there's 5 little ones in here, 6 little ones, sorry. A guy from work gave them to me. His had babies and he couldn't take them, so I took them. So these little guys are, I don't know, probably 6 weeks old. 6 weeks to them. Yeah, probably about 6 weeks old. So I'll go in the pen here and we'll show you these little guys. So yeah, here they are. But I put a little fella here. I put shavings and everything. Hopefully the lighting's not too bad. Put shavings and everything in here. It just soaks up their pee and poop and stuff. Makes it easier to clean. Keeps the smell down. That way they're not running around in all of it. But it looks like they need some water. I fill these things up every day and they still go out. I gotta get a bigger water for them. But so hopefully there'll be about 20 of them in here when the other ones get bigger, and raise them for about 5 months, and then I'll butcher them and put them in the freezer, and yeah, we'll have them for food. So yeah, all these rabbits are for meat. They're not really pets. I have them for meat. They don't, yeah, they gotta give back somewhere. Things are getting too expensive. Meat's too expensive now in the stores, so this way you can raise it for relatively cheap. I bought all 10 bales for about 110 bucks, and a sack of food's about $20, and that lasts them about a month. And then when they all get bigger, it'll be a few more, but you know, you're looking at about 60, 80 bucks a month to raise 20 rabbits. So it does pay off as long as they don't go over the 6-month mark. Otherwise you just start paying to feed them, and it doesn't pay off in that way. So yeah, but that's our rabbits. So we're also gonna put, we're also thinking about maybe switching our whole rabbit breed. Now, the reason I went with Rex in the beginning was they're dual purpose. So they were for meat and they were for furs and stuff like that. So I thought it was a dual purpose rabbit. Now, finding out a little bit more that they take, yeah, 5 to 6 months before I can butcher. Now if I went with, say, a New Zealand breed, I could butcher every 3 months, so it would cost less to raise, and they grow a little bit bigger as well, and I can grow more rabbits in the time frame that I would with my Rex rabbits. So I'm kind of thinking we might end up kind of switching the whole breed of rabbit and going to a New Zealand breed for meat, because of how quick they grow and how big they get. So that might be something that's gonna happen here this summer as well. It just ends up being where you don't get as much out of your food with the Rex as you do if you were feeding that same amount to a New Zealand. You'd be butchering in half the time, therefore, you know, about half the food, probably a little more because they're a little bit bigger, they grow a little quicker, so they might eat a little bit more, but you'd still be saving more money on food and getting more rabbits, because you could butcher every 3 months, so you could breed every 2 months and then just rotate them in this pen behind me of 20 rabbits every 3 months to put in the freezer. So we're probably going to switch over to that way for those few reasons. These rabbits are great if you want for fur and you want a smaller rabbit. They work really good for as pets as well, because they're very they got very good personalities and stuff like that, and easy to handle because they are smaller. But for straight meat, and that's all you want out of it, New Zealand I think is the way to go with that. But we will find some New Zealands and we'll try that, and we'll kind of take you along on that, and as we kind of play with what we can get for more meat for cheaper amount of food and quicker in backyard, because we are in town, so it's we're not allowed chicken, so the rabbits are kind of replacing chicken meat, and so we want to kind of do it as much meat as possible out of them, and just rotate 20 in this cage behind me every 3 months would be great, instead of every 6 months, so you can get twice the amount of rabbits in the same amount of time as you would raising the Rex. But yeah, anyway, that's just a thing I've been throwing around, and we're probably going to go that route and try the New Zealand, see how those go, and we'll bring you guys with us and kind of, yeah, again, show you kind of the ups and downs of both breeds, both kind of the pros and cons, I guess. So yeah, anyway, if you guys would like, subscribe, that would be awesome. There'll be more videos. Hopefully we'll try and get one out once a week, and on stuff we're doing, just kind of basically just follow us along on as our family grows and tries to grow our own food, and on just a town lot. Anyone can do this. It's in town. We don't have an acreage. It's just a lot in town, neighbors on both sides. So, but yeah, it'd be awesome, and we'll catch you